Hey, real quick guys, before the video begins, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to keep bringing you consistent Roblox videos, trying to help you get better, make more gold, take that #1 spot. Now, back to the video. What is up guys? So today I'm going to be bringing you a video about the flowers. So as you know, the big update, flower update, there's new flowers, different types of flowers, new colors, and there's a new way to grow flowers. So as you see, flowers can still spawn randomly on your island, and if you pick it up, it stays the same, right? A fertile red daisy, you pick it up, place it, it stays the same. So don't worry about it. You don't need some special tool to, harvest a flower or a certain way to pick it up. You just pick it up, right? So then you come over here, and I have a few different patterns laid out, right? So this pattern, this is a little spread out, right? There's a 2-block gap in between the flowers on each row, right? And then they're not lined up directly with the other row. It's kind of shifted one to the side, so they're kind of like placed in an L shape from one another. Now I was testing this out to see if they would still grow, and they do. So if you come over here, come over to this side, I have them set up the same L pattern, and as you see, one flower has grown. So again, I don't really know the difference between setting them up right across from each other or having them off place like this. All I do know is that when you water the flowers, they need to be near another flower, right? Either like this, like an L shape. They could be across from each other, they could be right next to each other with a 1-block gap, but as long as I think this is going to be the maximum distance, right? So this gives them an L shape, and basically this opens up, a bunch of squares over here. So if you look, I'm going to place blocks around the flower, right? Now these 8 block choices right here, these 8 blocks that I place, these are 8 different spots that a flower can grow in, right? So that once we water these, that's 8 spots that a flower can be produced from this flower. And then same thing over here, there's 8 spots that a flower can be produced from this flower. So I kind of off center them like this, because if they're right across from each other, you have 3 blocks that are gonna overlap, right? These 3 middle blocks. So I want to maximize the space where flowers can grow, and by doing it this way, it kind of produces this 1 extra block here and this 1 extra block here, right? So they still overlap a little bit, but it gives them as much space as possible to grow a flower. And that, I don't know if it plays a big part in it. There's not much information out there about the flowers, so we don't know if, you want as much space around it as possible, if you want the flowers, close to each other as possible, because these are still pretty close, but we can get even closer, right? If we were to pick up, let me just pick up some of these flowers, right? We could also put them in a pattern that looks like this. 1 second. So we can have the flowers, but we can also put them in like this checkerboard pattern, right? And this would give you more flowers, but less space for new flowers to spawn, right? So I don't know which method is better, to have more grass or to have more flowers. So I've been kind of playing around with these designs. Every time you place the flower, you do need a watering can, so make sure you have one of these. It only takes 10 wood. You can make it at any crafting table or crafting bench. So there we go, we water those, we water these, and if you pay close attention, you can kind of see water dripping off of it, right? So those particles, if you have particles enabled, if your device can handle it, you can see when it's watered. And if we run over here to these flowers, you can see there's no water dripping off of it. I'll water the left one and you'll see the difference. See? So you can see the water is dripping off of it. You got to make sure that they are always watered. I think it takes about 10 minutes for the water to run out, and then at the end of that 10 minutes, there's a chance for the flower to produce another one, or it will just kind of be thirsty again, and then you got to rewater it. So that's basically it. There's a few different methods, but anything that you see here works. This L-shaped pattern, 2 blocks apart, this checkerboard pattern, this straight across pattern. No matter which one you want to do, they all work. Just make sure you're paying attention, make sure that you keep watering them. And you know, if you learn any tips and tricks, please let me know. If you know anything that I don't or anything that I forgot, please leave a comment. I'm not really sure on how to get specific colors yet. It all seems kind of random. But yeah, let me see. Do I have any fertiles? No. Oh, that's a black lily, and this is a mundane. So that's like a gray, and that's like a black. So that's pretty cool. But alright, guys, that's it. Peace. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment below for any future videos you would like me to make. If I pick your comment, I'm going to mention you, shout you out in my next video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It helps me get my videos out there, and you guys keep me motivated. It's your boy Shay. I'm out. Peace.